Hello there everyone, welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where today we are going on to the next mission, map, park, whatever you want to call it, which is called Diamond Heights. Where we have to achieve, oh good, this is where the park value ones start. So we have to achieve a park value of at least 20,000 by the end of October year 3. Now, what I know about this is, number one, obviously you want to make money. I've been playing a lot of 2 Point Hospital recently, and it kind of has these hospital value goals as well, so I'm like in the same kind of managerial tone, I guess, if you want to call it a tone, or the managerial games, managerial sims. It's the same general idea. You want to improve your park by putting rides in, and you also want to improve your park by earning money, obviously. That's kind of the whole point. So I have a minimum loan, that's good. We start off with a pretty decent, was it park value or company value I wanted? Park value. Okay, park value of 20,000. So we're actually doing pretty decently right now, but we're not going to stay there. And I think, I was looking up I was watching some videos on Rollercoaster Tycoon, not to like, I don't even know how you would cheat with this necessarily, but just to, because I enjoy Rollercoaster Tycoon, and look at all these awesome coasters. I was just looking some things up, and apparently the rides in this game depreciate in value extremely quickly. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know how extremely quickly. I know they do yearly, I think, and they obviously break down more with each year. Let's zoom back in here. But I don't know what that means. But essentially, you have to also build a bunch of rides to maintain your park level, your park value, people coming to your park, that sort of thing. So this could be interesting. This is one of the ones that I don't think I ever passed as a kid, because as I've explained before, I didn't understand how loans work, I didn't understand how money worked, I just wanted to put a shit ton of rides in my park and make it fun. And that was my main goal, not beating the game or anything. If that's even a state you can get to, beating the game. I suppose you can beat all of the parks in theory. I don't know how satisfying or satisfactory this whole arc of this gameplay through, full playthrough of the game will be, because I don't know if I can beat all of them, because, as I've said, I haven't seen any of them ever. Literally ever. But I will do my damnedest. Wish me luck. That's a lot of vomit. I've boosted funding for research to maximum, just because I think, if I understand how that works correctly, it increases the number of improvements you get. You get one monthly, I think, instead of, I think if you pay in less, you don't get new rides or new improvements as quickly. So in theory that should help, right? As long as I don't lose all my money to research. Agoraphobia? Where's the emphasis in that word? But we have agoraphobia and claustrophobia, which are essentially the same coaster, but they're so awesome looking. I really wish these were real. Like, I just really want to go to a theme park. Man, I hope... I don't know if I would feel comfortable going to a theme park anytime in the next year or so, personally, but I want to ride rides so badly. Alright, we're gonna pause for oh my god, pause on someone vomiting in my park. Once again, thank you, lovely people, for vomiting in my park. But I feel like, I don't know if I have any food options right now. Rollercoaster 1, that's a good name. That's my level of name right there, Rollercoaster 1. We don't have any food, drink, any of that stuff, so we're gonna get some stalls in first. Where do I put them though? Because there are a bunch of giant coasters here, and no one wants to eat right before a giant roller coaster. We're gonna put it by the slide because that's the tamest ride I have right... Of course, I forgot. Because that's the tamest... That's not where I wanted that at all. Nope, 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 nope. Just move it, please. Anyway, we're going to put them by the slide because it's the tamest ride I have, is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting so excited that I cannot speak English anymore. And we're also going to put a bunch of bathrooms in just all over the place because you always need bathrooms everywhere. I suppose I have a merry-go-round, but there's no space to build a food court, and it's by the two biggest coasters in the park thus far. So yeah, that's a bad idea. What else do I need? An information kiosk at the start of the park, at the front. Could have put a food court here. I guess this stuff isn't that bad. I don't think the log flume is that bad. Maybe I'll put a secondary one here. Okay, so hopefully that should be good. I don't really know the layout of this park well enough to know if I have enough toilets. I probably don't have enough toilets. I probably will never have enough toilets. Yeah, it looks like I probably don't have enough toilets. But, that's fine. I'll put one more over here. And then, I don't know. Maybe I can stick one over by this minecart coaster over here that doesn't really have a name yet. So I learned something new. When I was looking at Rollercoaster Tycoon videos as well, that apparently the vandalism happens when your park is dirty, not when people are unhappy. In theory, as you can see here with the broken benches. That seems to support that theory because there was a lot of vomit over here. So, now that I know that, I'm gonna hire as many handymen as possible. I'm gonna have to balance it really, really well. We're gonna have to balance everything really well to keep this park at a state where I can have a $20,000 park value. It doesn't seem to have depreciated at all, so that's a plus. We're gonna add a drink stall, which is also a plus, especially with a salty fry stall, and the only thing you have to wash it down is ice cream. Not that ice cream isn't great, but it's not exactly, like, it's not a drink, is it? Unless it's a milkshake. So, I don't have many rides right now. I could put in a swinging ship. I'm definitely putting in a drink stall. Let's just get that out of the way. Right off the bat. Definitely putting in a drink stall. There, and one in my other food court-ish area. I want to build a haunted house, but I feel like I'm too predictable. But I also don't have that many rides. So I feel like haunted house, and swinging ship, I definitely want to build. Where the hell do I build in this place? It's all hills. Okay, so I think we're doing okay. I need to learn, I think I said this earlier, I need to learn the balance between adding rides that add high value and not sucking at everything, basically. There, and then it gives you a little spook on the roller coaster as well, because it's like, oh no, we're gonna hit the house, and then you don't. Cool, 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 cool. It feels weird now without the spooky music. I've turned it on so much. Let's turn it on again. There we go. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of weird construction in this park because of all the water. I thought there was gonna be a lot of weird construction in the last park because of all the water, but because I actually need the cash value this time instead of just all the people, I think we might have a lot of roller coasters on water. Which is fine. Which is fine. And I'm glad we have a railroad, because I'm always so lazy with building my own track rides. I'm gonna have to do that, I think, starting now. Which is going to be an interesting endeavor. Because I always build them way too nauseating for people in this game. Because I want to build, like, big steep hills and lots of loops. I had this problem in Planet Coaster too, which I'm also playing if you didn't know. But I started the next one, but never got around to finishing the next park in line. Because I built a roller coaster that was way too exciting. And no one would ride it, and I lost money basically immediately. So I need to go back into that, and I'm hoping to do that soon. And reevaluate my approach to that particular park. Okay, 15,000. Alright, alright. I don't think this is going to be nearly as hard as I thought. It's still going to be the same amount of time, roughly, that the past two have. At least in my world. I don't know about YouTube world. It depends on how well how much stuff is usable. But yeah, this shouldn't... I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's build a car ride. Can I afford it? It doesn't really look like it's gonna let me build it, which suggests I don't have money for it unless I can put it on ground somewhere. Damn, there are a lot of trees. That's not even in my park. Never mind. There's still a lot of trees in my park, though. And, which button? Show map? No, that's not that one. You can buy more land. I just don't remember how to do it because I never really did it. Here we go. Buy construction rights to allow construction above or below land outside the park. Buy land to extend park. I can't extend the park. Good to know. Also, see, we're learning things. Okay, well, as far as the car ride goes, I'm just going to do the default. And I know it's more expensive to build over water, but we're not going to have a choice. And, again, it would be... The choice is either build it over hills, which is expensive, or build it over water, which is expensive, so might as well just go for it either way. Okay, car ride is ready to go. I mean, I don't know if I would trust a car ride built entirely over the water. I don't know that I would trust any ride built completely over the water, but these people are not concerned about such petty things as potentially collapsing and drowning on a theme park ride, I guess. Okay, what did I unlock? Scrambled eggs, is it really called a scrambled eggs in other places? Because I've literally never seen a ride like this called anything other than Scrambler ever in my life. Is it really called scrambled eggs elsewhere? If anyone lives elsewhere and can confirm or deny this, please let me know. Alright, we got one of those tucked back in there. It managed to get it on ground, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. We're getting there. We're getting there. It looks pretty good. We're adding some rides. We're getting a bunch of stuff over this lake, river, whatever it is. Looks like an extension of a river, doesn't it? Really. Yeah, but we're getting there. Although it seems to end. Whatever, that's not important. It's a river. That's not the important part. The important part is that we're adding rides. What you're seeing here is a demonstration of what I mean, oops, when I say I am bad at building pathways. Yeah, and now we put pathways in. So, it could be worse. It could look worse. It could definitely look better, but it could also look worse. 18.5, best value park in the country! I finally won an award! I completely forgot that you could win awards in this, and then I was looking through last time, and I was like, why didn't I win any awards? But you can win awards, and I won an award, and we have a wooden roller coaster coming in. Oh, all these things are so exciting. I don't have very much money. Alright, I know I can't afford the big one. I can't afford Mischief, much as I would love to put that in my park. Again, have no idea what any of these actually look like. That doesn't look super big. I doubt I have the money for that. I wonder where I should put a wooden coaster. I know I said this before, but honestly, I have nowhere to put it. It's gonna have to be, like, condensed right in here as soon as I get enough money to feel comfortable to build one. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna suck, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Well, it started out okay, and then it kinda turned kinda bad and sucky, but here's my roller coaster, my wooden roller coaster. I actually had enough money to build, like, a good one. I think, maybe. I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna test it out first. Kinda slow at the beginning there. But it should gather some speed over on this side. And hopefully it won't be too nauseating, but guess who doesn't care? Me. I'm just happy I built something. That bank turn was not the best design decision, but it's fine. Down it goes, and down we go, and around, and curve, and back into the station. You know, it's not bad. It's not awful. It could definitely be worse. I'll go with it. I'll roll with it for now. Alright, and it's open to the public, so let's see. That line is probably way too long, but we'll find out. I wonder if it's calculated. See, this is my problem. Intensity rating, ultra extreme. Nausea rating, very high. This is what happens when I build roller coasters, so we'll see if anybody even goes on it. Hey, but my park value's over 20,000. Maybe it's fine. No, it's not fine. If no one rides it, it's bad. It's not that intense a roller coaster. You're going really slowly through this part and pretty slowly through this part, so I don't know what you people are complaining about. Literally no one is getting on it. I'm gonna have to reload. Alright, well, so I made another one. It's kind of like baby's first roller coaster, but at least it shouldn't be as bad as the last one. And it fits in the space I had, and it doesn't go over the other ride, and it does go under itself, which is at least a little exciting, right? Let's test it out. Let's see how bad it is. Okay, the intensity rating is somehow still pretty high, but the other two are fairly low, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't know what the average of, like, these are. Yeah, high. Okay. Okay, but it has a low excitement rating and a high intensity rating. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm gonna open it because I should at least have people get on it this time. Alright, there we go. It's open. The cars are, that's all I can have right now. They can't go backwards or anything. I don't know that I would want them to. I'm gonna put the admission price down just a bit. No music. Not gonna change the colors. And people are getting on it. Great, fantastic. Alright, and we have a park value over 20,000. We're sitting at 22,000 right now. Great, awesome. So what's either going to happen now, and you'll be able to tell from the length of the video, I'm sure, is that we're either going to skip ahead in time to right before I win, or hopefully win, like we have in the other two, other three? The other videos of this I've done. Or you're gonna see like a super fast forward version of me building everything else I want to put in my park. So, yeah, but either way, it's exciting. I've finally done it. I've finally done it. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to get this taken care of and unlock some parks I haven't seen yet. Welcome back, everyone. It is October year 3, and yeah, as you can see, I added a whole bunch of stuff over here and over the river and stuff, which you will have seen if I still haven't made up my mind whether I'm going to do that in like super fast forward or take it out. I don't know. It depends on how much space it takes up in the video. But we're just about there. I've got probably one of the largest amount of guests I think I've probably ever had. One of my highest park ratings ever, and this is definitely the highest amount of money I've ever had on my own with no loans in this game. So I'm super excited. We're hitting lots of milestones, and my park value is $28,000, which is well over, and my company value noticed was about $90,000, which is amazing. I'm so excited to finally like finish this park and like properly. I'm pretty sure I probably finished it as a kid, but poorly because I didn't understand how it worked, and now I kind of understand how it works and I know what I'm doing and I'm making money and it's great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. Woo! Yeah! I did it. Wait, it was the company value I wanted? Oh no. Okay. The park value. It always tells me the company value. So I did it. I did it. I finally did it. I finally did one that's entirely, look at that downward arrow over by my guests now. What the heck, game? But yeah, I finally did it. I finally passed this. I wonder if that opens one of the new ones already? Like one I haven't seen? I'm gonna go check. Dinky Park. I think I have opened that one before, actually. But I've definitely never it might have been there before I even started Diamond Heights, for all I remember. But I know I haven't gotten to Millennium Mines ever. I don't know if I've opened Aqua Park ever or not, so we actually don't have, they're gonna take a while, but there aren't that many parks here. Obviously I'll have all of the expansion pack parks to get through too, so we're gonna be here for quite some time, and I don't know if I'm gonna pass all of them, honestly. But I hope you join me for the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. Like it if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more Rollercoaster Tycoon content. I also want to go back to Planet Coaster, and I was looking the other day and I completely forgot I have this. I actually have the game just called Theme Park, as well as Theme Hospital, which would be tons of fun. I've never played those as a kid. So I think those would be fun to do too. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!